Lust is the first hurdle for young people. As the ancients said, lust is like a knife hanging over your head. This knife will not only ruin your life, but also your life. If you cannot pass this hurdle, no matter how talented you are, it will be useless. The impact of indulgence on a person is not as simple as we think. It includes your poor psychological quality, easy failure, slow emotional self-healing, large mood swings, and habitual depression. These are all related to lust. Ask yourself if you have been affected by them. Of course, there are more terrifying and devastating injuries. Today, I will tell you one by one. As the old saying goes, if the essence is exhausted, you will suffer from 100 diseases throughout your life. In other words, excessive loss of vitality will make you weak, slow to react, and rigid in thinking. If this continues for a long time, even the most powerful people will become useless. A person's possessiveness mostly comes from sexual desire. When your possessiveness explodes due to excessive indulgence, the aversion to loss will be more obvious. If your consciousness is not strong enough to fight against this aversion, then you will definitely. Irreversible damage is caused in your conscious world. I don't know if you have noticed an interesting phenomenon. There are many sad emotional quotes on the internet, like those written by Nettie's Cloud. Almost all the people who leave messages below are boys. And those who clamor all day long that they don't care about feelings and just want to make money are also mostly boys. This is a typical way of trying to use greed instead of lust to calm the inner frustration and emotional pain. But they may not know that the essential difference between men and women in their attitude towards gender relations is that men's greed comes from lust, while women's lust comes from greed. So you will find that in recent years, among these artists with bad records who have been banned, most of the men are because of lust, while the women are because of greed. This is the instinct of human beings, which has evolved for thousands of years. Their genes drive males to mate continuously to create more hosts for them, and at the same time, drive females to find taller and stronger mates to ensure the survival and reproduction of themselves and their offspring. Many people will never realize throughout their lives what is their own choice and what is the choice of genes. Once you lose your self-awareness and succumb to genes, even more terrible things will happen. You must know that genes serve the entire species, and you are just a short-term carrier in the transmission process. Studies have shown that when a person indulges excessively, the immune proteins in his body will begin to express disorderly. The consequence is a sharp decline in immunity, accelerated aging of the body, and attack by various diseases. It is like a preset program. When you indulge for a long time, your genes will determine that you have completed the task assigned to you. Then your existence is no longer valuable to him, and at this time, he will eliminate us in his own way. Most people have no souls. We are puppets of genes and slaves of desires. When we are born, the Creator has preset a whole set of programs in our subconscious. Most people survive and reproduce in a stereotyped way under the trend of this program, and then die. However, only a few people try to change the program to fight against genes through self-restraint, preaching, and practice. In their view, this is the real freedom. So whether you want to be a slave to genes or want to be your own master, it is up to you to decide. Well, this issue will be shared here. I hope you will read it a few more times and think deeply about why you have achieved nothing in all these years. Is it because of lust?